How do you get $10,000 for free? If you are looking for funding, where do you go? Where do you look? This is Free Money, a channel dedicated to providing resources for small businesses who are looking for funding, primarily small business grants. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel as I'm trying to grow and trying to get to that 500 number. I've mentioned it before. Once I reach 500, I'll give out 2 free gifts, the one to the 500th subscriber and the other one to one of my lucky subscribers. I also created this form if you want me to look up grants for you in your city, state, county, also around the country. I'll do that for you free of charge. I'm not asking you to provide me a lot of personal information besides some basic ones, so I can look around your city, state, county to see if there are any grants available for you. You can see 96 responses, and I'll be sure to respond to just about everybody today and tomorrow. But let's just jump right into it. We do have a new grant where you can get $10,000. Imagine that, $10,000. What would you do with it? This is coming from Shea Moser, a company dedicated to helping the Black business community, where they are giving 2 small grants of $10,000 to Black-owned entrepreneurs. Some requirements, of course, that you had to go over before you apply. But this is due on November 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. For more of the rules and regulations to apply, simply click here. As you can see, read the official grant rules here, and then it will take you to this page. Those are the primary things that you need to keep in mind before you apply. That is, the business must be based in the United States or the District of Columbia. You have to be established at least 1 year prior to November 7th, 2022, and also be at least 18 years of age or older, and must be at least 51% Black owned, and must not currently have mass retail distribution. And the last thing I want to mention, your annual revenue must not exceed $2 million. Most businesses are not making that kind of money, but nevertheless, $10,000 can help them go a long way. So what does this grant application look like? A lot of times people email me, hey, can you help me write grants? The question is, okay, what kind of grants are you looking for? Most of those grants, they just ask you some basic question, as you can see on my screen, the name of the company, your address, your 1099, some basic tax return forms, because they have a requirement for revenue. So they need something to substantiate that. And then a couple of questions, essentially, how will you use this fund? As you can see here, it tells you, hey, describe the company and why did you decide to launch your business? Describe the core mission, which is something you should have as a company CEO or owner. What audience does your business serve? And how has your business created positive impact and sense within the community? What challenges, etc. And how would you use this $10,000 to propel your company forward? Again, this is pretty much it. And you can see here, upload your headshot just to make sure that you are the real owner, because they do ask for your name. But I'm just showing you this grant. It's not a complicated application. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And most grants are like that, where they don't ask you a million questions. You're not writing a whole 50-page essay. It's simply some basic questions. Hey, what is your company about? What's your core mission? And how would this money impact your business? That's usually the questions that are being asked on those applications. If you need some assistance, I know there are free resources available that I can point you to. But otherwise, I think all of us can do this grants for ourselves without asking somebody to do it for you or pay a lot of money, because those questions are pretty straightforward. Nevertheless, it will be good to have somebody to review them before you submit it. But I think we should, as business owners, I am myself am a business owner, and I would do this on my own first, and then maybe ask a friend or a professional to look at it for a second time. But again, there are free resources that can help you, like SBA, the Small Business Administration. If you want me to look at grants for you, and I'll send you a few links, fill this form out, which will be in the description of the video. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for my video, and I wish you a wonderful day. But don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.